So I thought I would start my day out with a little chat with you guys, and then we're gonna hop into our Pinterest training today. But welcome to my kitchen. There is a ladder in here because we're finally getting the holes in the ceiling fixed, so I'm kind of excited about that. But I decided I'm gonna have another cup of coffee because it's really rainy out here today, and I don't know, there's something about the rain and coffee that just go hand in hand. So on today's episode, we are actually going to be jumping in and talking. Whoa, I'm really close. We're going to be talking about how to use Pinterest to market your business and to direct people to where you want them to go to purchase your products. So I'm excited to share this with you guys because it's something that honestly I've just started focusing on, and the growth I've already seen. Yes, I'm making bulletproof coffee. Irish butter, because it's really good for you, and it is grass-fed cows rather than, whatever they feed the other cows, which I'm not really sure. I did grow up on a farm, but we didn't have cows, so. Anyway, and then my handy dandy little. Anyway, so I just started using Pinterest on purpose for my business in the last month. And so I wanted to show you what has happened with that, and how we are doing that and how we are drawing people into our business from Pinterest. And the reason I made the shift to really start focusing on Pinterest was because of two reasons. One, other creators that I learn from, because you should always be learning, but other creators that I learn from have mentioned that it is the best source of traffic for them. And you know what? I am all about creating organic traffic because we don't do paid ads. And the other reason is I have just noticed such a decline in interaction on Instagram and Facebook, which is where we had built most of our businesses prior to TikTok. So now our main focus is TikTok and Pinterest. And I actually started a new Pinterest account that is strictly for education to go along with my brand. And then I started working more on my Davis Design Market board, because that's the one I've had for years. And so that one actually started as just my personal board back when Pinterest was simply pinning all the things that you love for your house, right? Like it was just an idea place. Well, now it's become a search engine and a marketplace. And I want to show you guys how you can use that to your advantage without paying for ads, and just some tips and tricks that can give you to help you to grow organically on there and see the interaction that you want to see. So let's hop into it. Hey guys, I'm Wendy Jo. Welcome to my channel. On my channel, you will find all kinds of ideas on how to earn passive income, how to start a business from home. I have 25 plus years experience in doing just that, and I decided that education needs to be free. So make sure you subscribe, follow along, and let me know what else you want to see. Okay, so the things that you need to do to optimize your Pinterest for business are these 4 things. You need to create a shop tab. So as you can see here on Davis Design Market, we have a shop tab. In order to do that, you're going to go in to, under the ads tab is catalogs. So you're going to click on catalogs, and you can see ours is already up here, and you can see that every single day it does a pull of our products and make sure that they have everything listed under our shop tab. In order to add your product catalog to here, you're going to hit add a new data source, and I'm just going to click and show you what mine looks like. So you can name it whatever you want. So if you have multiple shops that you want to pull the feeds into your Pinterest account, then you can create multiple data sources. This is our DDM online shop. The product feed URL you actually pull from your hosting company. So like on Equid
we go over and pull the XML from here, and then we paste it over here into this. So that's where the product feed is going to be. The file format is an XML, and then this is my login and my password for my Equid account. So if you've got Shopify, it's going to be the same sort of setup. We use Equid for all of our businesses, but this is what it's going to look like back here. And for us, obviously, we're in the United States. We use the US dollar, and this is our time zone. And you're going to save it, and it's over the next probably 24 to 48 hours. Pinterest is going to pull in all your products and get everything up and running. Don't panic if it's not there instantaneously. It takes it a little while for it to scrape the website, pull the pictures, get all the information in there. But once you have it done, then you will have this shopping tab on your main page. So people can click the shop tab, and you can actually organize this. I have not done a lot of organizing in here yet. We just started focusing on our Pinterest board for this business in like the end of January, beginning of February. I started working on it. So, and as you can see, this is 7.4 thousand monthly views. Before that, we were getting like maybe 1,000. And so just in the last, month or two is when I've really started focusing on it, and we're already getting that many views. And here's the deal. Even though I don't have a ton of followers yet on here, people are seeing my stuff. They're clicking the links, and that is what you want to do. You want to get your products in front of people. And then once you're getting those views, then you can go into your analytics and see what it is that they're actually clicking on. What are they interested in? And what keywords are working in your titles to make them actually click the links. So, once you have this kind of stuff set up, it opens the door for you for so many other things. So that's the first thing, is getting that shop tab set up. So if you have availability, do that. You have to have a business account. So you've got to have it set up as a business, and it's going to give you business access and all that type of stuff. So you can put your picture up here, you put your logo, all the things. So get your shop tab set up. The second thing that we did to start growing our audience on here was creating idea pins. And that is honestly what started really bringing the traffic in to our account. And you can see, so this is over the last 30 days, we're getting, pretty decent amount of traffic into the site. And honestly, it's dropped a little bit because I created a new Pinterest account for, it's not going to show me in here, but for my Wendy Jo Davis, so that I can put all of my business tips and stuff over there and keep this strictly for our other business, which is Davis Design Market account. But people that are coming to shop for what we have to offer are probably not coming to start a passive income business. And so that is why I decided to separate the two. So that's why I've seen a little bit of decline, as you can see in the overall impressions. But if I go in here and take it the last 90 days, you can see this is where we were doing nothing with the account, December, January. And then this is where we started like focusing just a little bit. And then this is where things kind of took off. I had a video go viral, and it's increased. I mean, you can see the overall engagement over the last 90 days is up 225% from the previous 90 days. That's really good. Engagement is up, my audience is up, engaged audience is up. So, I mean, you can see this is what's making a difference. And what's really cool is you can then go in and see your top boards. You can see what people are clicking on. Now here you will see business tips, passive income. So what do I do on here? I do repin my pins from my Wendy Jo Davis account. And that way that I'm kind of cross advertising there, but at the same time, people that are following this board are not necessarily following my product board or my for the home board. So these are my top boards. So the thing I can do is go in. This is a sign we used to make in our shop, and it still continues to be the top performing pin on this account, which is so funny. It's a Harry Potter book page. And honestly, I think I kind of want to start making these again because obviously there's interest in it. So then the second highest was our new retro reversible bikinis, which that's part of our Ashby Athletic website, which is not part of Davis Design Market, but it's a branch of us. So anyway, so you can see which pins were the top performing and which ones had, click-throughs. Were they standard, video, products? And you can really then get in and dig deep and figure out, okay, what are people looking at? What's causing them to click? Those types of things. Obviously this video went viral. So your analytics is your friend if you have a business account. So anyway, the second thing is just creating those idea pins. I try to create a couple a day. I'm honestly failing miserably right now on Davis Design Market because I have so many things going on. I've been working so hard on building my brand for Wendy Jo Davis that all of the other marketing for other businesses has kind of taken a nosedive. So I've got to start focusing more on that so that we continue to grow in our businesses like this. So that's the second thing, is your idea pins. The third thing is you want to join group boards. So if I go back to my home feed here, and then I go and search, let's say women's fashion, okay. So I'm going to hit search on that. And then instead of all pins, I'm going to go to boards, and I'm actually going to search group board. Okay, so you can see there's fashion group board, women's fashion, 11,443 pens. So if this is the first board that pulls up under women's fashions, I'm interested, right? So I'm going to click on here, 32,000 followers on this group board. So you just need to read, what is happening, like what you're allowed to post, what the rules for the board are. Some of them have a lot of specific rules in there. Sometimes they'll add an email or whatever, but they tell you here, welcome here, pin 10 pins daily related to only women's fashion, please. Use the board sections properly, pin only long, beautiful pins. Check out the notes of the board. And so the board itself has notes, and you can go in and pen. So you want to join these group boards so that your products end up getting seen by more people. Because if this board has 32,000 followers and my board has 1,000 followers, obviously I'm going to get more interaction by posting in these group boards because more people are following this board. So you want to join and interact in as many of the group boards that fit your niche as possible. So that's the third thing you want to do. And then the fourth thing that I suggest you do, which is pretty self-explanatory, and I think I talk about this a lot, is you just have to be consistent and give this some time. And, it all goes back to these analytics and understanding what's going on. You can go in and fix the text. They're very good about helping you figure out your conversion. Why are people, clicking your pins, not clicking your pins, those types of things. So this is a fairly new, it says it's beta. And then you can also search trends, which I've told you guys about Pinterest trends before, but this will help you when you're creating pins to know what's trending. So right now, spring dinner ideas. So if you create an ebook about, 30 great on-the-go meals for busy moms or whatever, then spring dinner ideas, look at that. It is at 100% search rate right now. So obviously June through December, it's not happening, but it is trending now. Then they give you related trends, spring dinner, spring recipes, spring meal dinner, spring meals. And then here's some of the pins that are getting noticed. And so use these analytics to help you to niche down on what you have to offer. Little tattoos for men, front porch makeover. So these are surging trends on Pinterest this week. Front porch, everybody's outside So if you offer these cute little mats for the front door, hello, front porch makeover is trending, which means you can post cute pins with your little porch mats on there and link through and they can go purchase it, right? Along with front porch makeover, you could have, if you make those cute little, what are they called? The little glasses that, they're clear glass and they're like canned glasses or something. I can't think of what it's called, but they're very trendy right now. And they have the little wooden lid with the straw. If front porch makeover is trending, guess what? If you have a cute front porch, get some of your cute glasses out there, put it in the picture, and then you can tag your products in the pictures. And if it's a trending pen, then you're probably going to get pushed more in the analytics on Pinterest. It's a search engine, so people are searching. Here's discovering trends across their most popular categories. So you can figure out the categories that are the most popular and figure out how to fit your products into those categories. So you've got fashion, food and drinks, beauty. So like my daughter has her Sweeties, her lip gloss stuff that would fit into beauty. So you figure out, okay, which of these boards or these trending topics are going to fit her niche, right? So this is why this is so important. And you can search here. So if I search women's fashion, then, I mean, this is something that is searched quite frequently, but then what they do is give you related trends. So spring outfits, look at this. So obviously a spring outfit is something you're going to want to have in your verbiage if you're advertising cute women's clothing, right? And you can get more specific with your searches if you want Christian shirts for women. Whoops, got to spell it right. Christian shirts for women. So t-shirts for women, Christian tattoos, Christian shirts for women. So let's just look. Christian shirts for women. I mean, it's got a decent search volume. So 100 is the highest, and obviously down here 0 is the lowest. And you can see it's, you know, it's an up and down trend, but for the most part, it's a pretty trendy thing. And then they show you some of the things that show up, and then they show you some of the related trends. I love the related trends because then you could go in and let's do Christian apparel. So now it's going to do one over the other, searches over time. And obviously this changes the graphing a little bit, but the Christian apparel is actually a tag that is searched more than Christian shirts for women. And then you can do Christian hoodies. All right, so Christian hoodies, look, falls down here below all of these other things. So this is not as good of a tag as Christian apparel is. And so you can just keep adding these on here to see which ones are the most searched and narrow things down. And then if I click on Christian shirts for women here, I can actually look at some of the pins and oh goodness, look, all the Etsy ads. But this is where people are going to be shopping for those Christian shirts, right? And then look here, this will always pop up in Pinterest, and it gives you other ideas. Shop similar, Christian apparel, Christian t-shirt designs for women, Christian shirt designs, men's Christian shirts, Christian shirt ideas. So it tells you the other things that people search for when they are searching for that. So, and I also have an add-on here that I highly recommend that you get. It's called Keywords Everywhere, and it is a tool that basically tells you what is trending and what keywords are searched, etc. And it also shows you the dominant colors that are popular right now, etc. So it's, and look here, top pinner is Etsy. Shocker. So you can get on here and compete with these Etsy ads that are on here and look at what words they're using to pull you in, right? And you can look at the product details. So here's all those keywords that they've used, all 500 of them. And then obviously you can visit their site. But this is how you do your research so that when you're penning, you know that you're targeting the right audience. So I hope this helps you guys. I know there's so much in Pinterest, and I'm right there with you. Like, I avoided jumping into Pinterest for the longest time because it's overwhelming. It's another thing to learn, but I highly recommend that you spend some time learning it and playing around with it and learning your analytics and understanding what people are looking for from you, what your most popular pins are, what those keywords are, so that they will turn around and click on the pin, purchase from you, follow you. You're going to get more interaction, and the more interaction you get, the more you're going to show up on Pinterest. And once you have 1,000 followers on Pinterest, they are doing the same thing that Facebook and Instagram are doing with Reels, and that is they are paying you for your idea pins. So it's another way to earn passive income once you hit that 1,000 followers on Pinterest, which is kind of one of my next goals, is to get this account up to 1,000 followers. So one thing at a time though, because as you guys know, I've got 1,000 things on my plate and I'm trying to get them all done, and not very successfully today, but that's okay. There's always tomorrow. So make sure that if you are new here, that you subscribe, like, follow, comment. Let me know if you have more in-depth questions on just kind of, the Pinterest stuff or anything else that you want me to do a tutorial on, and I will do it for you. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you as always for following along, and I will see you soon.